for another deep dive with TechViews10X.
Always. They've got a ton of fascinating stuff this week.
So much to unpack. AI, security, some pretty wild hardware.
It's a lot to keep up with, but that's why we're here, right?
Yeah,
To help everyone make sense of it all.
exactly. Not just what's happening, but what it means for all of us. So let's get started. AI is everywhere these days. Google's bringing their Gemini AI to iPhones.
Personal AI assistant right in your pocket.
Sounds pretty cool, but there's a catch. Subscription fee?
Of course. Well, personalized AI has a lot of potential, but data privacy is a big concern.
That's true. And there's that Microsoft research suggesting AI might make us feel dumber.
It's not that AI is making us less intelligent, but relying on it too much might shift how we perceive our own intelligence.
Like using GPS all the time, you might forget how to read a map.
Exactly. But hey, AI is also doing some really creative things. Adobe Firefly's new video generation model, for instance.
Yeah, safe to use AI-generated video editing.
It could be a game changer for video creation.
But safe to use how? Copyright? Bias? Deepfakes?
Those are all important questions.
On a lighter note, Google Chrome might be using AI to generate better passwords.
About time, right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
No more sticky notes with password 123 scribbled on them.
Hopefully. But what if the AI that's generating the passwords gets compromised?
Spooky thought.
Yeah. It's a balancing act, figuring out how to use these powerful tools safely.
Absolutely. And it's not just Google in the AI game. Mistral AI's LeChat app is taking on ChatGPT.
And Apple's teaming up with Alibaba in China for AI features.
Things are getting interesting. Speaking of interesting, let's talk security.
Oh boy, yeah, buckle up.
Intel's claiming NVIDIA and AMD have a bunch of security flaws.
It's a constant back and forth. Companies are always trying to stay ahead of the hackers.
And then there's that SonicWall VPN flaw. Session hijacking? Yikes.
Important to keep your software patched.
Absolutely. Don't forget, Ivanti released a major security update, too.
Speaking of serious stuff, Google's warning about cybercrime funding rogue nations.
Sounds like a movie plot.
Unfortunately, it's real, and it's a growing problem.
And remember that big Christmas data breach. Millions of shipping records leaked.
Data breaches are becoming way too common. It's a reminder that we need to be careful with our data online.
For sure. And good news, the US and UK are cracking down on that Russian bulletproof hosting service, Z servers.
Bulletproof hosting is basically a safe haven for cybercriminals.
So shutting them down is a step in the right direction.
Definitely.
Okay, enough doom and gloom. Let's talk gadgets. Volkswagen is teasing a new EV, their cheapest yet.
Electric vehicles are becoming more accessible. That's great.
It is. But this next one's a little crazy. Someone cooled their RTX 5090 GPU with a 12,000 BTU HVAC unit.
Overkill? Maybe. But those high-end gaming rigs can generate a ton of heat.
True, true. Speaking of things that are getting faster, there's a new flash memory breakthrough.
Yeah.
Could revolutionize NAND production.
For SSDs and memory cards. Yeah.
Exactly. Faster, cheaper, more durable storage. Yes, please.
We'll have to wait and see how it plays out in the real world.
Fair enough. Now get this. Renault designed a concept car that uses fighter jet controls instead of pedals.
That's different. I'm not sure I'd trust myself behind the wheel of that.
Me neither. And Leica might be releasing a new M-series camera, but there's some controversy over the redesigned viewfinder.
Leica enthusiasts can be very particular about their gear.
Change is hard. But hey, you can now get AirPods in neutral skin tone colors.
For a premium price, of course.
Naturally. Speaking of audio, there's a new Dolby Atmos competitor, Eclipse Audio.
Coming to Google TV and LG TVs, it's supposed to be a more affordable option for immersive audio.
Cool. Now for a battle of the wearables. Garmin's new Descent G2 diving watch is taking on the Apple Watch Ultra 2.
Both are packed with features, but the Garmin is specifically designed for diving.
Makes sense. And on a personal note, the Ninja Creamy Swirl ice cream maker is on sale.
Nice. Smart home appliances are getting pretty popular.
They really are. Before we move on to gaming and entertainment, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this deep dive. We've got more to come.
Stay tuned. And we're back. More tech news coming your way.
You know it. Let's jump right into gaming and entertainment. Starting with, well, a sci-fi shooter called Metal Eden. It's making some noise after that last state of play.
Battling robots, uncovering conspiracies.
In a super cool-looking futuristic city.
The graphics are amazing.
Definitely want to watch. But personally, I'm more excited about Netflix's new Samurai series.
Oh yeah? What's it about?
Think Shogun meets Squid Game? Samurai tournament, political drama, the works.
Sounds intense.
Totally. And speaking of things that are pretty intense, there might be a Monster Hunter Rise port coming to the Switch too.
If that happens, it'll be huge for the new console.
Right. Enhanced graphics, gameplay.
A whole new level of monster hunting.
All right, let's switch gears again. Software and platforms. Apple TV is finally on Android devices.
Cross-platform compatibility is becoming more and more important.
It just makes sense. And for the privacy-conscious folks out there, Mullvad VPN is now available on Windows ARM devices.
A VPN encrypts your data, hides your IP address.
Keeps your online activity private.
Especially on public Wi-Fi.
Good to know. Now this one's interesting. Amazon is sending shoppers to brand websites if they don't stock a product.
That's a change.
Could shake things up in the e-commerce world.
Maybe give smaller brands a boost.
Competition is always good. Speaking of things that are good, Google Family Link got a school time upgrade.
Family Link is like a parental control app, right?
Yep. Set screen time limits, block apps, things like that.
And the school time upgrade.
Helps kids stay focused during school hours. Blocks distracting apps and websites.
Pretty handy for parents and teachers.
Definitely. Now, ChatGPT Deep Research is going to be free to use sometimes.
Really? That's awesome. Makes those powerful AI tools more accessible.
Exactly. And finally, a long-awaited feature. You can move iPhone and iPad purchases to the same account.
No more juggling Apple IDs.
Hallelujah. And Microsoft released a patch fixing some annoying Windows 11 issues.
They're always working on those.
It's a never-ending battle. Now get ready for some rumors. The NVIDIA RTX 5070 might launch in March alongside AMD's RDNA 4 series.
Ooh, that'd be a showdown.
Right. And there's talk that AMD's RDNA 4 might have an RTX 5090 competitor.
The competition between NVIDIA and AMD is fierce. It's good for consumers, though.
For sure. But the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge got some meh performance scores on Geekbench.
Early benchmarks. Gotta take those with a grain of salt.
True. Now, new iPad Air and iPad 11 models might be coming soon.
Upgraded processors, better displays.
Usual suspects.
Apple's always tweaking their products.
Speaking of tweaks, early pricing rumors for the RTX 5070 Ti are a little concerning.
GPU prices have been all over the place lately.
Let's hope they don't get too crazy. On a brighter note, Currys is letting customers register interest in the Nintendo Switch 2.
The hype is building for sure.
Can't wait to see what Nintendo comes up with. And finally, leaked images suggest a revised release date for the iPhone SE4.
And maybe a bigger screen.
That's the rumor. All right, that's a lot of tech news. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for the final part. We're back. Round 3 of our TechViews10X deep dive.
The final stretch.
You got it. Thanks for sticking with us. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all that good stuff helps other tech fans find us.
Absolutely. And we love reading your comments. Keep them coming.
Always appreciate the feedback. All right, let's jump back in. Microsoft's been busy patching security holes.
They have. Quite a few, actually.
So everyone, make sure your systems are up to date. It's like brushing your digital teeth. Not always fun, but important.
I like that analogy.
Right. Keeps those digital cavities away. Speaking of health, Apple launched a huge new health study.
Yeah, this one's ambitious.
Yeah.
And you can participate with your iPhone.
That's pretty cool. Using your phone for science.
A lot of potential there. Large-scale data could really change healthcare research.
Absolutely. Okay, back to some rumors. There's chatter about the Apple Watch Series 10, something about speaker volume issues.
I've seen some reports, yeah. People saying the volume's too low.
Hopefully just a bug they can fix. Now this rumor's pretty intriguing. Apple might be partnering with Alibaba in China for AI.
Now, that's interesting. Could be a huge deal. Alibaba has tons of data, expertise in e-commerce, logistics.
And Apple's a powerhouse in hardware and software.
Combine those strengths. Who knows what they could come up with?
A force to be reckoned with, maybe. Okay, well, that about wraps up our TechViews10X deep dive.
We covered a lot.
We did. AI taking over the world, samurai battles on Netflix.
Yeah.
Or your favorite stories? Tell us in the comments.
For me, it's how tech is becoming so woven into every part of our lives. Security, health, even entertainment.
It's true. And it's changing so fast. So to all our viewers, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And be sure to check out the full TechViews10X article, links in the description. They always have even more details.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Until next time.